You're listening to the Getting Social podcast, a keep it real type podcast where we discuss entrepreneurship, marketing, and all kinds of social topics.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Getting Social podcast. I am your host, Jeff Policard, and this is episode 20. We've made it to 20, and so many more to go. It's also the very first episode of 2021. I'm so excited for this year. 2020 was a unique one, to say the least, but we're not going to get stuck in the past. I want to focus on the lessons I never thought actually that I would learn in this particular fashion. Some of those lessons include how important it is to prioritize your health, practice patience, lots of that, being able to adjust and pivot on a dime, compassion, and the most of all, understanding that the most important things are the most overlooked in a more quote-unquote normal setting. Think about it. In 2019 and years before that, we prioritized things that were never that important to begin with. I mean, we still do, but 2020 made me realize that there's so much more joy in the moments you spend with the ones you love the most. So this is what my resolution for 2021 is. It's to do just that, to be more present and to maximize the opportunities to have those moments, even if it's at the house or in the backyard, walking in the neighborhood, climbing trees, car rides, road trips. When I see the joy in my kids' faces when we do these things, it amazes me how little we actually need to truly feel fulfilled. It's not really new to us, to be honest, because my wife and I were never materialistic people to begin with. This is actually one of the reasons and the many things that made me fall in love with her. She doesn't need much. She just wants the simple things. And I love that about her. Not because I don't have to spoil her with the flashy things, but because to me, it's the purest form of love. So I want to be in a place where I can fully embrace that, enjoy it, and reciprocate. That is what my resolution is about. Because to me, to be able to do that fully is to be the best I can possibly be. By the way, in case you haven't noticed yet, this is a solo episode. I wanted to start the year with a mission, like most of us do actually. And I wanted to share that with you guys. And this is actually the second time I'm recording this because I realized last minute that there was a popping sound in the initial recording. So I had to do this all over again. Maybe this time around it will be better. Who knows? So I've been more involved and present with my kids. They are now able to engage in pretty deep conversations with me. And it's super interesting to me how they see things. I want to talk more to them and really listen to them and ask them to repeat when I don't get it. And that happens pretty often. They can't say everything yet, of course, but I love it how they describe things and remember experiences and how I am when I'm mad or happy or sad and how much I work. One thing I've said a lot is, Ciao, I'm working. But you're always working, Papa. That's what he usually says, and that hits pretty hard. And he's right. They're right. Although I feel like I have to work all the time in order for me to keep going for my dreams and keep the fight all the way through. But what if something happens to me? I don't want my kids to remember me as that dad who always worked. Don't get me wrong. I do spend time with my kids, a lot of it, since the day they were born. I actually joke around a lot saying that the only thing I haven't done for them is breastfeed them. And if I had breast shit, I'd do that too. Come to think of it, with all the weight that I've gained, I actually do have breasts now, but we will not go there. Anyway, I just do a lot of work at home, so that's what they see. So my resolution is to be the absolute best version of myself in order for me to be at my best whenever I'm around them and make those moments as memorable and pleasurable as possible. What does that mean? Well, it means that I need to wake up way earlier than they do so I can get my shit together, get my things done, get ready for the day, and set the tone. But here's the catch. Through all that process, let's not all fall into the trap of being addicted or a slave to productivity. My hand is the first one to be raised on that one. As a matter of fact, I had a recent podcast interview with a doctor that you'll soon listen to. Very good one, by the way. And he said that to me. He said that we are all slaves to productivity. And I was like, man, this resonated with me, and it's true. We all feel like we have to be super productive all the time. I do believe we should optimize productivity, but it's like everything else in life, balance. Balance is key always. Maximize your high production hours, but also learn how to take it easy, enjoy the moment, relax, breathe, do nothing, stare at the wall, at the ceiling for half an hour. I actually dare you to do that. I know that it would be super hard for me and probably most of us with the way our attention spans are set up these days. We just can't stay still. But why does it have to be that way? We should be able to rest our minds and bodies, whether it's through meditation, relaxation, exercise, sleep, or whatever else that works for you. I want to challenge myself to relax more. The times reserved for my family will remain for my family. No calls, no work, as much as I can. There will be instances where, obviously I have to pick up a call or do some work on the road or with them around or sometimes even at the dinner table. But minimizing these instances is going to be key for me. And I'm really going to make an effort to stop doing that as much as possible or altogether. Now, the work-related goals, the financial targets will eventually pan out when you're able to create that balance because your mind will be sharper, your body will be more energized, therefore allowing you to be more efficient. And that's the challenge. Everything else, like the usual suspects when it comes to resolutions, like weight loss, read more books, travel more, make more money, improve your relationships, more me time. All of that happens when you simply focus on being the best version of yourself. Ultimately, we are the best teachers our kids have. We teach them about life, about empathy, responsibility, respect, perseverance, patience. Oof, they need a lot of that. How to sacrifice, how to put in the work. They need us in that way more than any other way, even financially. We need to raise better people. I think it's pretty obvious, especially nowadays. And this doesn't actually come easy for me, but it's a passion of mine. I'm actually passionate about kids. I love their innocence and potential. I'm curious about them, about what they're thinking. And we brought them into this world, right? So the least we could do is to raise them the right way. So I will challenge myself to be the very best I can be, not just this year, but for years and years to come. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much for listening and for your continuous support. I hope that you can continue to support me. You can start doing that by subscribing to my channel on YouTube and to the podcast channel on the platform of your choice. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher. And of course, share with a friend. Why not? We share so many other things from people we don't even know. So if you know me and appreciate this episode, please share it and subscribe. It will really help me and my mission. We have so many great episodes coming your way in the next couple of weeks. I'm sure you guys are going to love them. They are amazing episodes and looking forward to it. Until next time, stay cool.
Thank you for listening to the Getting Social podcast. If you've made it that far, it means you probably liked it. In that case, leave us a review, subscribe, and please share it with a friend.